Good evening, everyone. Welcome. Whew. So here we are. Is this the end? Doo-doo-doo. Oops. Sorry about that. Righty-ho then. So yes, 6 years ago. Oh my God, I know. Where has the time gone? Day 168. We've been through thick and thin, yet here we are, planning to storm City Hall, take down the mayor. It's going to be fun. Right, anyway, so the regular excuses coming out already. His house is burnt down apparently with his elderly father inside. Trying to plan a funeral. Can I take the day off? No. Why change the habit of a lifetime? No, you can't have time off to plan your father's funeral. Are you stupid? Do you not know who I am? So we've got a full team today, by the looks of it. Nobody's drunk. Everybody's full of energy. We should have no excuses, should we? No, we should not. So, got another soundtrack for you guys today. This is a slightly shorter one, so we'll have to think of a second one after we finish with this one. But, here we go. There. Something it takes to get what it is. We can't continue on until you've got what it is. Just have to sit here. It won't take you long. What is it? You should be getting it now. It's Mass Effect, of course it's Mass Effect. Yes indeed, Mass Effect. Good old Mass Effect. You don't need Tchaikovsky, do you? Who needs Tchaikovsky and other such people? Oh look! We've upgraded to CDs. Look at that. Look at that. We've gone from vinyls to tapes to CDs. Oh man. This brings back some memories. Is it a bit quiet? Shall I turn it up a bit? There we go. Just a little smidgen. Okay, let's go kick some criminals' backsides. We were going down the line of no mercy. We shall continue down that line. Okay. Wants to cut our budget, does he? In a last-ditch attempt to try and save himself. He's probably heard on the grapevine that things are going down, and therefore he's trying to hinder us as best he can. Do your worst. Apparently, we might be getting interrogated tomorrow. I'm assuming it's tomorrow. 2 employees.
710A in progress.
Which 2 is it? Okay, so here is Edward Milch, another person to help us with the assault on City Hall. A pond caretaker that was dismissed for drunkenness. Sending forth our best detectives to find out what he knows. Meanwhile, back on the streets, apparently we can ask for... They ain't going to give us a diddly squat, are they? There's no point in even asking. City Hall, we need to help collecting waste paper and plastic bottles to fight global warming or some other nonsense. Nah, don't think I will, Mr. Mayor. Don't think I will. We ain't doing anything that the Mayor is asking us. Oh no. We have committed on our course now, so no need to butter him up any longer. We have a hostage situation at the Break a Leg Insurance Company. A man with a pump-action shotgun and a large hunting knife entered the offices of Trustberg Insurance. He sat in the corner and demanded they call the police. "Oh dear, we aren't insured for this," whispered the company's director of the telephone. "That psycho injured someone. The doctor's bills will bankrupt us." Right. A man with a pump-action shotgun and a large hunting knife. I don't think that needs a SWAT team, personally. I just think it needs some fine officers. We'll start with Gibbons, or Gibson, as she's known to her friends. So we'll have a bit of Gibson and Cook, her usual partner in crime, and then we'll take one of the fresh-faced punks for a bit of experience, a little spotty Chovich, and we'll take Anderson as well. She's usually a good team player. Let's see how they get on at the hostage situation. I'm sure good old Gibson will have it all under control. She doesn't need motorcycles and shotguns. Oh no, she just gets the things done. She won't even ask questions. They've been there and they're coming back already. Done. Job's done. No messing. Disorderly conduct in the church. A bearded man in a white tunic walked into the church, introduced himself as Jesus Christ, and then lifted up his clothes and waved his cock around in front of everybody, laughing wildly. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. An elderly priest asked the man to leave, but he just dashed away and started vandalising the place. Father Bernard Jacques tried to determine if the man was possessed, but didn't get very far. The priest has quite a weak heart, and apparently the situation was too much for him. He's now lying on the ground and doesn't seem to be breathing. Meanwhile, the half-naked man is still in a frenzy. Who should we take to that one? Come on, it's a man waving his penis around. He shouldn't be able to give us too much problem. Ozaki and Oshiro. The labour market. Nobody interesting. Mother Baker. What a name. Bake me a cake. We need backup. We need backup. This house is situated. I mean, she doesn't call for backup often, so we'll give her the benefit of the doubt. We'll take forth Obi, and we'll take forth. We'll take Trebor as well. Only two. That's as much as you're getting. Come on, Gibson. Do your stuff. Come on. Pull your finger out, Gibson. Get it done. Abuse of authority. Ademir Akhtakanov complains that the fire department refused to answer the call when his house burned. I called them 6 times. The person who answered the phone just mumbled, and then some nasty guy got on the line and said, "Go back to your house and burn." I recently got engaged to the ex-wife of the fire department, Captain Michael Boot, and he's trying to get her back. Nah, we're not going to that. We are not going... Oh, that's not a real call, surely. That's a very bad joke here. It is very bad indeed. It's almost as bad as one of mine. Diamond Dogs, State Penitentiary. Mayor's office has slashed our budget again, says Joseph Oliveira. And we've had to fire 5 guards. Now we've got new problems in the kitchen. The prisoners are revolting over the food quality. So we need to go into the prison and serve as guards. Well, this is a police issue. This is a police issue, and luckily we have got our best cops ready to help out. So Scanlon, Austin, Anasano, get down there and sort those prisoners out.
412 in progress. 1410. 210. Complete.
Oh, it was real call. Who gives a crap? Penis-waving madman in the church. Dealt with efficiently.
710.
And hostage situation. Good old Gibson. We like it. Ooh. Right. Rather unfortunately for you guys, but fortunately for me, it's dinner time already. Do. Oh. Ah. What have we got? What have we got? What have we got? Oh, that's rather lively music. Okie dokie. So if I was wondering, we'll probably get asked at some point. It's chicken. It's homemade chicken burger with chips and spaghetti and sausages. Okay. Oh, it's pumpkin season, folks. Rice, cauliflower and bean curry with pumpkin curry. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm going out to a friend's house on Friday, this coming Friday, and I need to get a pumpkin before Friday because I'm making my pumpkin soup. And the week after at work, I'm making, do you know, like pumpkin pie? I'm not making a big pie, but I'm going to make pumpkin tartlets. So it's the same pumpkin pie mixture, but instead of a big pie case, I'm going to put it in little tartlet cases. So it's little mini pumpkin pies. And if anything's left over after that, I may make my spiced pumpkin pancakes that I made last year, which were rather nice. That's a false call anyway. Assault in the road. 2 cars got into a minor accident and the drivers got out to investigate. After a long verbal altercation, one man grabbed a tyre iron and smashed the other man's skull, then rushed to his victim's car, where a frightened woman with 2 children was sitting and started trying to force his way inside. I mean, I know road rage can get the better of the best of us. Now, even the most timid of people can suddenly become this foul beast when it comes to road rage, but that's a little bit too far. It's a little bit too far if you ask me. Beating a man over the head skull with a tyre iron and then trying to get into the car where the man's, you know, wife and 2 children, that's just too much.
1210 complete.
Yeah. Promoter for the new Blue Velvet Cookie. Ooh, that sounds rather delightful. Blue Velvet Cookie. Very tough day, but we learned a heck of a lot of useful techniques to deal with trash we run into on the streets. So they've learned how to handle themselves a bit more efficiently. Is that so? Well, we will expect to see those skills in the next time you're on duty. I mean, is it Purdy-esque fighting ability? I don't think so. But, well, we'll have to see how they fare. Anyway, we got some information about the assault. Got loads of info, loads of notes. Forgotten all of these, but it doesn't matter. I remember one time I brought some friends to go fishing in the pond. It's from Yorkshire, this chap. We sat down on the boat station, checked the cable and dropped some lines in the water. Mine snagged on something on the bottom. I dove in and found my hook. It was caught on a collapsed sewer drain grate. I even told my superiors about it, but they were more interested in what I was doing at the bottom of the pond. So we have a collapsed sewer drain gate. Rusted out sewer grate. Okay. Keep a mental note. Human trafficking. This will be a big job. These trafficking jobs usually are. We've just received an anonymous tip. Eastern European women are being brought into the port in a cargo container. They're guarded by armed men who intend to sell the women as sex slaves. Well, Gibson, go sort those European scumbags out. We'll keep two back. We've got SWAT team. Got a very able-bodied team there. We've just dealt with a hostage situation rather efficiently. You should be able to deal with this.
412A. 412 in progress.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Hotspot.
This is going to be close, this one. Spain, Glenn and Gist are going to an assault with a deadly weapon. Come on, Spain. Come on, Spain, you can do it.
12 in progress.
Detectives are off the cases here. They're focusing purely on the assault on City Hall. Prostitution on the bridge. We can't possibly go to that. Prostitutes escaped.
11, 12.
What? What? Was that not almost like a full team we sent there? And we sent backup, right? Oh, I like Cook as well. I mean, these are the two. We didn't know much about them. Oh, little spotty kid. Little spotty kid. Oh. I can't believe it. Hey, at least Gibson's still alive. Oh man, that's quite a blow. 3 officers on one team.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Hotspot.
Retreat! 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 We've had officers down! Officers down! We don't want any more officers down! Pull out! Pull out! Oh, it's all going wrong. It's all going bloody wrong. Oh, God. Oh, God. Why is it always at the back end of the day? It's literally, that was like the last job. The last job of the day, effectively. Well, the penultimate job. We sent as much as we could send almost. And I'm sure we sent back up there as well. What the hell? What the hell is wrong with you people? Those Eastern European types, they're violent, I'm telling you. Any other jobs with Eastern Europeans, we could take it seriously. Oh, Cookie man! Gibson is not happy. Cook was her regular partner in crime. She's probably quite horrified now. She's the leader of the team as well. These guys have fallen under her command. It's not good enough. Oh my god. He's going to slash our budget every week, isn't he? Every week. Boof, another one gone. Boof, another one gone. Boof, another one gone.
311A in progress.
Right, Kendall. Was it shift A or was it shift B? It was shift B. So just the one officer for now. I salute you. I raise my chip to you.
.510 in progress.
Oh, my Terminator friend! This is from the last stream. I didn't even realise there was a pun in there. This is our Terminator friend, Gillette. He was not the best a man could get. You could get far better. Right, assault at the old house. Ghost Hunter. There's a presence. Is it Derek Court? There's a presence. I feel a presence. No, Derek, you don't feel a presence at all. It's just wind. A fight in the suburb. Mr. and Mrs. Collins, recently divorced, are selling their house. While the agent was showing their home to potential buyers, the couple began quarrelling over nothing and started throwing utensils at each other. The fight has escalated, and the realtor has called the police. Get these nuts out of here, they're scaring away the buyers. Right then. Darnell and Underwood. They're terrible twins. Go sort those domestic couple out. You are all on form. Well, it's just you. You're on form today with those bloody jokes, I'm telling you. This is not a very good burger, I must admit. It's a little chicken, like a southern fried chicken scallop, but it's barely big enough to fit in the bun. Shall I have to have words with the chef? So a high school student has entered the school with 2 pistols and a shotgun. He's fired shots. He's just been pushed over the edge. Well, be that as it may, we can't have this going on. We're taking the department's best. Prado, Yancey and Robbins. Stripes galore. Also our fighters, Song and Gorbachev. And we'll also take... we won't take... Oh, it's our mate Jaxie! It's our storyteller Jaxie who bores people to death. We won't take him, but we'll take Farl. Right, come on, get the job done. Let's ask for an officer for a laugh. Oh dear. As if we're gonna get that. As if we're gonna get one.
410 in progress. $311A complete.
Oh!
I was trying to raise 10-1. So
Oh no, no, no. Don't start this again. Right. We cannot afford any more officers down. We're sending everybody we can here. The whole kit and caboodle. Just come back alive. I don't get it. Why aren't the police doing anything? Enormous bursts of negative metaphysical energy have been channeling through St. John's Cathedral. St. John, sorry. Soon the Antichrist will be born. He will rise up through the roof, and from there the whole city will fall under his gaze. Okay. Whatever, pal, whatever. Just don't go on TV, yeah?
214 in progress. 410 complete. 510 complete. Eleven 12 in progress. 214 complete. $12.10 in progress.
Right, that's a false call. I guess that's a false call. Here we have another human trafficking situation. Another one. Right, this time we ain't falling foul of no Eastern Europeans. I don't know if it's Eastern Europeans involved this time, but we ain't taking the chances. We're sending the big boys in, all the fighters, the experienced officers, Gorbachev and his mate Song, the terrible twins, the SWAT team, the paddy van, the stripes, the whole damn lot. Just come back alive, folks, come back alive.
1210 complete.
So, Strange Man was a new tenant. Of course he was, right.
910C in progress.
Armed robbery.
Officer on scene. Looks like we have a situation here.
You always get one, don't you? You always get one. Ah, there's prisoners inside the boxcar, so we won't throw a grenade. But we'll ready the taser. Ready the tasers.
1112.
And it's a case of who shoots first wins, and luckily, we shot first. Well done. Well done indeed.
215 in progress.
Unlawful assembly at Atticus Tower. Stirred by rumours of layoffs, hundreds of workers gathered in front of Atticus Tower. Then someone threw some glass bottles from the building onto the crowd, and a massacre erupted. People are fighting to the death, with all manner of weapon. An unkempt man snatched an elderly woman's bag and tried to escape, but she was able to catch up with him. The man then pulled out a gun and shot the woman in the stomach. What? That's quite harsh. Come back to us. Come back to us, people. Right, John, Fitzsimmons, and Chin. What a name. Keep your chin up, love. Keep your chin up. Off you go.
In progress.
Oh, God. How many... Yeah, we're not happy about the Chinese place. Last time we went to a Chinese place, we ended up almost dead. Right, we've got... This is all we have. This is all we have for this job. This is seriously undermanned. Seriously undermanned. Will they go to it? Yes, they will. They must call for backup. They've got to call for backup. Right. We need to leave them back some backup. 2? Is that enough? Well done, well done. That was the least of the least dangerous of the jobs that are left for the day. 2 more to go.
We've got a situation.
Unlawful assembly. Understaffed, the police have to spread themselves thin and think carefully how to handle the situation. In the crowd, a man with a broken skull is aiming a pistol at the back of a brawling woman. A la the bodyguard. No, we don't have enough. We don't have enough officers to take a bullet. We shouldn't really be firing shots, ideally, in a big crowded situation. Should probably strike him in the hand and throw him to the ground. However, we're undermanned. We've got to take the most decisive action we can here.
412.
We shoot the man in the arm. Someone is throwing more bottles and debris from the building's windows. The crowd is furious. Break through the crowd and try to pick up the most dangerous shards of glass. Look, we're going to have to loudspeaker it. We don't have the manpower to start arresting people left, right, centre. We're going to have to get on the tannoy and make it sound like there's more of us than there is.
215 complete.
It's a bit of a butchery this session, bit of a butchery. More officers down. Oh, we've lost Old Man Jaxie, our storyteller. He's fallen by the wayside. I knew we were understaffed for that one. I was hoping they were going to call for assistance. At least we managed to take down the people at the Chinese. Ay, ay, ay. We need to get out of here. We need to retire quickly. We're going to be known as the Butcher. The Butcher of Freeburg. I'll get to it when I'm ready.
Jack boy, Detroit Freeburg Police Chief.
Jack, it's me. I'm so glad you're alive. Jack, look, I wanted to... Well, the situation is Laura left, Jack. She went out of town and she's not coming back. She said she didn't want to see the children. She says she doesn't want to hurt them. Well, I just thought that you needed to know.
It doesn't matter. It's too late. But thank you for calling, Mrs. Markham.
Look, Jack, I can't let things drop like that. I swear, I didn't have anything to do with that terrible attack. That day, Laura came to the restaurant, waited for you about an hour, and I was with her the whole time. You do believe me, right, Jack?
Frankly, I don't care, Mrs. Markham. I really don't. Take care of yourself.
Bye. Boof. Slams the phone down. We're a bit short-staffed today, it seems. Bit short-staffed. Hey ho, we just keep plodding along. That's all we can do.
In progress.
Ay. Request denied. We are concerned about the low effectiveness ratings of Freeburg's finest. Specially authorized inspectors have been invited to visit the department. It's going to hell in a handbasket. It really is. Officers are falling left, right and centre. Criminals are running rampant. Jack is losing control. What's going on? To the nursing home. Just about have enough. A former judge, now retired. My week has been not too bad.
In progress.
Oh hell, give us a breather, man. Inspectors are here. Holy cow. Okay, so there's an assault there which seems very gruesome. He's just choked on his food, that's a false call. Is a slap in the face? Is it going? Is it too much of a discipline there? You idiot! Look at you! You can't even tie your shoes. Give him a slap or two. I'm gonna send like 2 low-level officers. This is probably also a bad decision. No, we better team him up with somebody decent. Gibson and Gist, go and sort this little this man out. Right. Yeah, this requires. Go. A man choked in the burger bar.
More testing complete.
Oh, allergic reaction to peanuts. Right, here we go. Former judge Gus Vanderwalt. When I first started working as a clerk for Judge Peters, a candidate for governor came to the city during his campaign to give a speech on the steps of City Hall. He was a vile man, and I wasn't the only one who thought so. On the roof of the courthouse, a lone gunman armed with a rifle fired at the candidate as he climbed the stairs but missed. The candidate's bodyguards immediately closed in, and the lone gunner committed suicide. Since then, I always say, if you're going to take an important shot, bring a partner, in case the first guy misses. 2. Take 2 to be safe. We'll bear it in mind, sir. We'll bear it in mind. I don't know what the hell kind of chicken things these are, right? But they are rock solid. Absolutely teeth-breaking rock solid.
111 in progress.
Jesus. I shall be putting in a bad report. Right, counterfeiting. One of our abandoned factories is now home to a counterfeiting ring operating on an industrial scale. The criminals are armed and dangerous. We're a bit understaffed for that one. Awfully sorry.
1311.
Good job, team. Good job. These officers are needed for official questioning. This will take a few days. Don't take me flipping investigators, you clown. I need them. Planning an assault here. A few days? For God's sake, man. Dead. Nobody died. That's good.
12 in progress.
Reckless driving. A man driving a truck ran through a traffic light, clipped his car, then pulled up and parked illegally. It's a low-level job. Right, Gist and Glenn. Come on. You should be able to handle that, surely. I don't know where it's from. I don't know where this chicken thing is from, but trust me, it is not good. They've either been overcooked or they're just rubbish.
111 in
It's very
progress.
rarely I ever complain about my food, but this isn't marvellous. Whoa! Destruction of property, I missed it. I missed it. Burnt chicken burgers have cost a civilian their life. Spoil the girl's makeup.
In progress. Officer on scene. Looks like we have a situation here.
Drop here, I'll light your ass on fire.
410A.
Gibson has had enough. Don't even think about it, Buster. Okay. Explosion on the bridge. A black sedan rammed into a truck on the bridge and exploded. Suicide bomber, apparently. Holy cow.
1110 in progress.
Oh, on 1110. On 1110. Smuggling at the port. Oh, we can't do both jobs. I'm telling you now. We cannot do both jobs. Suicide bomber will take preference, I'm afraid. When we get everybody back. Hey up, right, come on. Full contingent. Full contingent. Might as well take everybody. What is going on? Investigation failed. All detectives are dead or fired. What on earth is happening? I want everybody was supposed to be pulled off the cases anyway. This is not good. This is not good. We have to check the detectives. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're gonna have to swap one down. Weaver, move to shift B.
1110 complete.
In fact, what about cops? 11. 12. Should be just about fine. Holy hell! This session has been an absolute car crash. Cops dying, detectives fired, investigations from the inspectors. I'm also going into court due to a complaint. Read a book. You can't get rid of Austin! No, she's been here from the start! Prado's gone? Oh. Oh, God damn it!
Test has been complete.
Oh, this is the worst thing that's happened. The worst thing. We've got nobody left. No, you can't. They've got no staff left. Idiots. We've got 3 detectives. Is that going to be enough to do the job? We might start missing vital information at this point. Please don't be more than... Oh, we've got 2. Only 2. Only 2. Holy cow. Mr. Cook. Spotty Chovich.
410A in
3
progress.
bottle soft mints. Yeah, this will get me 3.5 grand from the sweet factory. Robbins is still there though. He's the new Purdy. Robbins and Yancey. Come on. Stick with me to the end. Stick with me to the end. They're trying their best to take me down, but I'm not having it. Oh hell. This will have to do. This will have to do. Right, we've got loads of slots left. Let's just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Asano and Spain. So we've got Asano and Spain, Yancey and Robbins. They're the last 4 officers, really, of the original regime. Oh my god. Right. Silvio Mil to A. Stanislav Kubota to B. Georgie Crombie to B. Michael Lampard to A. Right, detectives. We just need numbers to get the job done. 1 Mole is out for a while, so 3 and 3. So you to A, you to B. That'll do for now. Just get him in, lads. Come on, conveyor belt. Come on down. I don't want to be a police officer. Just get your ass in here now. Shut up. Attempted murder in the ghetto. Mrs. Cabot was taking out the trash when she saw 5 guys in a doorway beating up a defenseless man. We're just going to do what we can do. You know what? We're just going to do what we can do, right? This is as much as we can do. We're just going to take everybody, and jobs will have to be missed, I'm afraid. If they want to cut my numbers in half, be on their heads. I ain't stretching my force thin, risking any more lives, my officers. So no. People can rape giraffes on my watch for all I care. Rape away! Massacre at the ice arena. Shots and screams. Nothing I can do about it. If you want to blame somebody, don't blame me. My numbers have been halved. As if I'm going to be able to police a town with half numbers. It's like Theresa May's cost-cutting exercise, this. Worse. Manager of the View Wizards Window Cleaning Service, Larry Cook. Several months ago, the mayor made a big stink about our staff not telling him we were going to wash his windows. He got so wound up he nearly pulled our licence. I remember after it happened, I had to personally go down to the City Hall and apologise. The local caretaker, a very nice woman named Angela, joked that my man scared Rogers so bad, he started splitting his work between 2 adjoining offices. 2 offices? Whoa. Which 2 offices then?
410A in progress.
Massacre at the ice arena. Sorry folks, can't do anything about it. It was a false alarm. We don't even have a giraffe. Attempted murder. Good job, team. All 6 of you. You literally are my team. Well done. Come back and then now try the attempted murder. This assault needs to happen quickly before we're fired. Can we lose by being fired? By being so horribly bad that they fire us? Right before the end as well? A man in a wheelchair armed with a box of Molotov cocktails is trying to torch the home of his lawyer. Hey, go away! No, I can't afford to. I got no numbers to help you, even if I wanted to. Yep, okay. And massive fight at the port. The dock workers didn't receive their pay on time, so they rebelled and stormed the head office. This could be bad. This could be bad. We have no more staff. We're working with maximum resources here. If they want backup, they ain't gonna get it. Shooting at the gallery. Sorry, can't go.
I was trying to raise 10.
No, I can't spare any. Can't spare any, lads. You can't retreat, so... Oh my god. Robbins, come on, stick in there, son. Stick in there. You can do it. Assault with a deadly weapon. Another death. Sorry. Don't blame me. Don't blame me. That's a false call. You think I've got the... if I had the men to spare to play football, I might help you, but we cannot send officers to play football when we haven't got enough men to police the flipping streets. That was actually a real call. It's just going to take the... You know, we've got to prioritise these things now. 6 officers. 6! Like policing the streets. There's 6 officers. What is this madness? Massive fight in Chinatown. Or an armed robbery in the boutique. Take your pick. Both are big jobs. Oh, come on. Right, armed robbery is my choice here. And the SWAT team is leveled up quite nicely, so they can provide a nice boost. No. People dying? Who gives a crap? I can send the paddy wagon on its own. Just send the van. Just send the wagon! Mow them down! Run them down! Like Skittles. What can I do? Should I care about this right now? That was a false call. Sent my whole team to that. It was a false call. This session cannot possibly get any worse unless I get fired right now. That's the only way it's gonna get worse, is when I get fired right before the very end. That will be the crowning moment of this game going in the bin. If it had a physical copy, it'd be whoosh, binned. Another failed game. Failed right at the end of what was it previous? Not tonight. Failed right near the end of that, and now the same is happening here. Day 172. Now my other shift has got low numbers. Oh, Mull didn't come to work today. Or Zaki didn't come to work today. I drank too much. Can I go home? No, because we need to sort out the whole assault. We run the risk of her crashing the car and dying, but we're going to take that chance. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Slightly more than 6. Slightly more than 6, but still not quite enough. More funerals. Oh, Storyteller Jaxie. Right, Assault in the Ghetto. We've got 3 people for that one. 3 people for that one, so... Right, send them in. We'll have to wait for them to come back and then they can do the second job. City Hall, we see a dramatic increase in the number of traffic accidents and violations happening on our... Poof! Slam the phone down before he can even finish his sentence. I love this theme as well. This was one... There's not many actually. There's only a handful of really iconic... For me personally, at least, really iconic gaming moments. In terms of when something happens in a game and you just step back and you think, whoa, that's awesome. Really hooks you in. Kids, come right away, a very agitated man. There's an overturned truck in my yard filled with cocaine. White powder, it's a sugar truck. It's a sugar truck or something. Anyway, one of those moments was when that theme was playing, Virgil's theme, and you were, I think you were in the Mako at the time actually, on the planet where all the Prothean people were in their little coffin things, you know, and you were driving down this tunnel, and the music was playing, and you were driving down, and the whole Veermai, that's the one, yeah, and you're driving down there, and the music, oh god, that was like really, oh. That was a really pivotal moment for me. When I first experienced it, I've played the game 5 times now, I've completed it 5 times. But the very first time, the whole... Oof, it was very, very good. Another moment was it Metal Gear Solid 3? Snake Eater, when you were climbing the ladder and the music would play, the theme tune started playing. And this ladder went on for ages and ages, and you were going up and up and up and up, and the music was playing. That was another really good moment. Four armed men entered the home of Viola Esther and presented some papers. Extort.
11 10 in progress. progress.
Yeah. We had mistaken the snow outside for a huge pile of cocaine. As you do. Right. Off we go again. A man with a shotgun entered the newspaper room of the Freeburg Tribune office and started opening fire. This also sounds very much like a false call. I don't think it is a false call, to be fair, but it sounds like it might be. So I'm not going to risk that one, but we definitely need to go to this one. It's very dangerous. Send the troops. Gets Gibson on the case. Good old Spain. Can we afford to split our troops thinly now? Maybe.
912 complete.
Hang on, an assault clue. Forget the people dying on the streets. Janitor. I sweep the City Hall courtyard every morning, and when I pass by the phone booths, I see something I can't believe. A couple young male clerks have picked the spot behind the racks as their special little quiet place for not having morning coffee. No, they go there to lick each other. In my country they get to cut timber in the tundra for that, but for some stupid reason you treat everyone here like children. It makes me want to break the glass with my broom, jump through the window and stomp their bones. And no one would notice either. That part of the building is always closed for renovation. The phone booths. What phone booths? There. Hellfire. This is so much information. Shut the blinds, shut the blinds. Come on, get another day over with before more people die on us. Need every man and his dog off the street. As useless as they may be, we need all we can get. Right, this is deja vu for Gibson. Deja vu. Homicide at the Octopus Restaurant. The manager refused to serve men wearing tracksuits who were offended and started opening fire. Oh well. The youth of today. The youth of today. You just can't write this. No new frames found. Of course not. I'm not working on the flipping case. Well done, Gibson. Well done. Well organised. Sorry, we can't pretend. Sorry. Sorry, Mr. Bartender. He's probably dead now. Shot to death. Yeah. Let that be a lesson, folks. Don't turn down kids with tracksuits on from your restaurant. It's not good for your health. Anyway, this whole tracksuit thing it's all changed really because tracksuits aren't cheap nowadays. You know, those like grey Nike tracksuits you see people, young'uns wearing now, the all grey tracksuit. I think it looks horrendous, but anyway, you know, they're not cheap. About 40-50 quid for a tracksuit. And then throw in the white trainers they wear with them. The whole outfit probably costs 100 quid. It's not bloody cheap. And then, yeah, then football shirts. Goodness me. So, you can get a bloody cheap suit. Cheaper than that. City heating interruptions to continue until spring. In 30 years, machines will rule the world, and we shall make a film about it. In fact, we shall take inspiration from an officer who attended one of our calls once. Yes, he was wearing a motorcycle and had glasses and fired a shotgun with one hand. I'm sure we can make a film out of that. I'm sure we can. think our soundtrack is done. No, it's not done. Okay, so shift A, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 officers, 4 detectives. That should be enough to just about tick over with 1 or 2 deaths. More funerals. Officer Lockett, investigator, detective Lockett. There's my salary. $188. $188, Jesus. Good job I've got my income from my sweet factory, isn't it? That was a nice investment there, helping the sweet factory out. Whoa, just enough, just enough. Rachel Keys, she was an intern, now she works at a strip club. Oh yeah. That's not even half of it. We've lost about 8 officers as well. We've, you know, dead. Officers have just been dying left, right, centre. More officers have died. In fact, we can't even look. Former sniper Mitchell Howell, now serving a prison sentence for plotting the murder of a City Hall employee. I wasn't going to kill anybody. After I left the army, I felt like I had a hole in my heart. I couldn't keep my head straight, so I went up on the rooftops with an old rifle, looking for good and bad positions, imagining what I would do if the city was attacked. I was remembering my youth in the military, you see. The day I was arrested, some student wearing glasses saw me and called the police. And they didn't understand what I was doing. I wasn't there to hurt anyone, just to get a good view of the area. I found a nice place, but it was only good for a general overview. You could put a man there if you had a whole team, but a lone gunman would do better on the roof of the church or the courthouse, depending on who they're targeting. But who would listen to me? They just said I was a crazy, bloodthirsty killer and they locked me up. Thank you for that. Protection. Protection. I'm not sending my officers to protect some upstart film star. Oh no, siree. Right, more information. Rachel Keys, a stripper. The month's internship was a lot of fun. The other guys and me were constantly running out the back entrance on smoke breaks, but after we got caught, the door was nailed shut. After that, they started using the corridor more like a warehouse. Back entrance. Nailed shut. That doesn't sound good, does it? Sounds like we shouldn't be putting anybody there. Right. Drug use on the beach. Oh, we got new people in the labour market. We need... Oh! Oh, we need everybody. We need everybody. We need everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4 detectives. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6 detectives. Right, labour market. Let's put a couple of detectives on shift A then. 1 for B. There we go. And then just spread them out. A. Look at this guy, Michael Shaw. He looks like the male version of Purdy. He could handle himself, I bet, in a bloody fight or two. Dan Charleston. Tina Kennedy. She's a tea lady. But hey, officers need tea. Uh-oh. Yeah. That, when we got our budget slashed, that was to do with us not giving people breaks and stuff, being a bad employer. This inspection is about the city, you know, falling into disrepair because of the poor running of the police department. I dread to think what the consequence of this inspection is going to be. I really do. But hoping and praying that, you know, Robbins has been with us through thick and thin from the very start. Surely he will not leave us in the lurch and will tell them exactly what a proficient police chief I've been, and I've just literally been hamstrung at every turn by the mayor, by people that want rights. What's wrong with them? You know, Purdy never complained when I never give her a day off. She was like, well, she did actually technically try to testify against us once. We stopped that, nipped it in the bud, we did, but you know. Bloody snowflakes, aren't they? Snowflakes. 20 years too early. Right. A large group of students are relaxing on the beach, smoking marijuana and taking pills. In the grand scheme of things, is that the worst crime to happen? To tie up our entire team? Municipal assignment. City Hall here, the park is hoisting a massive pillow back. Boof! Slam the phone down. Kids smoking drugs on the beach. We've now lost Robbins to investigation. Look at this. Look at this. We've got nothing but crap. Don't worry, more officers are coming soon. More officers are coming soon. Just do your best, Yancey. Come on. Come on, Yancey. You're not quite in charge because Chanel's got more stripes, but you are technically the man in charge. You've been there for so long. You've seen your colleagues die from a very early time, and you've risen up and you've fought back from that horrific incident. Still fighting. Still going strong. Ooh, bring them to the police station. Okay. That is not a real call.
10, 11,
No way. Oh my god. Dynamite on his cat. Oh hell. Hellfire. He strapped dynamite to his cat.
15 in progress.
Mass riot. Will require quite a lot of us. That's a disturbed man. That is a disturbed man. An elderly man not taking his medication or something.
215 complete.
Yeah, extreme intoxication. Oh, this is the credits. It's probably going to get me copyright, what you call it. Right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's keep the soundtracks rolling, folks. Let's keep the soundtracks rolling. Dragon Age Origins. Phew, that was a quick day. Very quick indeed. We like that. We like that very much. Right. This was such a good game, such a brilliant game, it really was. Freiburg life expectancy falls 6%, and that's just because of the police department's ineptitude. Nope. Okay, we've got numbers. Proficiency, professionalism, not really, but we've got numbers. And we've got Shaw. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. He will kick some ass. Oh, it's a good job we got some more people for this, isn't it? Moley, Kazuma, Wolfie, Hunter, Coleman, get there and question him. Can I have an officer, please? And a detective, please, pretty please. Even though I keep putting the phone down on you, just maybe. We're getting like a glut of officers all of a sudden. Look at this guy, Tommy Everts. Who is it? Who is he? Who is he? Goodness me. Quite the look he has. Thomas Chang, Jim Kang, Kenneth Wise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shift A. There we go. Time to sack the tea lady.
311B in progress.
Oh. No, we can't sack her. She's not even done a job yet. She's not even done a single job. Where is she? Where is she anyway? Where's the tea lady gone? Oh, she's there, Kennedy. Oh, she's not. She's not. Has she done a job? She's not even done a job yet. For too old. Oh. Poor tea lady. But needs must. That guy looks like... He's not a police officer. He just looks like the kind of guy that would be sat, pretty much like me, behind a keyboard, many hours a day, you know, typing away, playing computer games, bit of World of Warcraft, you know, crumbs down his top. He looks like that kind of guy. Not like I'm being stereotypical, but he does look like, yeah, like a tech guru, he does, yeah. He's probably one of those anti-hacker guys, you know. He got bored hacking things and stuff. You know what? I can do this for a living. Police Jesus. City Hall here. Certain employees at City Hall are boof. Shut up and stop rigging me. Take the hint. Right, massive fight at the ghetto. That indeed is a rather large fight, yes. 2 rival gangs, apparently. Agreed to share power in the area, but apparently it's all broken down and violence has erupted. 3 dozen gang members, knives, clubs, firearms. Where's Purdy when you need her? But, hellfire. We've got a full contingent. Gibson leading the charge. Asano and Spain. The old hands. Excuse my high-pitched shrieks. Oh! If there's one person we're taking to this job, it's got to be Shaw, hasn't it? Look at him. He's itching for a fight. Right, off you go. Troops, off you go. Right, here we go. More information. Richard Hughes, former watchman. The past few years there's been a lot of tension in the mayor's office. I got so paranoid that they fired me after I forgot to use both locks on the back door. Trouble is, there's no security guards back there. They put them all at the main entrance by the metal detectors, while all the important people use the back door for convenience. It's a large, heavy door, highly fortified, but you could take it down if you had the right tools. From there, you could access the entire building. Yes, I did finish Inquisition. Inquisition was the one that was very much like an MMO, wasn't it? You had to do a lot of fetch quests and a bit of grinding and stuff. But I actually quite liked that. So I thought it was much better than 2, but not as good as the original. I quite enjoyed it.
I was trying to raise 10-1.
Not enough! Right, well we can't take any chances here. Dance the Charleston. How do you dance the Charleston? It's quite an upbeat dance, isn't it, the Charleston? I'm sure it is. You'll dance them to death. Attempted murder in the suburbs. My evil twin has stuck into the house and is trying to kill me. So that's a madman. That's a madman. No need to fear. Man, I remember there's been 2 games There's been 2 games that have been massive disappointments and 1 game which was, you know, a disappointment that stick out for me. Fallout 4 was a disappointment. I got to play, I probably played through more than half of it, I'd say, but it was a disappointment. Let's not beat about the bush. But the 2 biggest disappointments I've had in terms of computer games that I've really looked forward to playing and built up, and oh my god, I can't wait to play it, and they've just been atrociously bad. This, Dragon Age 2, sorry, was one of them. Oh my god, that game was so bad. It really was. Even now I think back to it, just horrific. Just horrific. Cannot believe it. And the second one, the game wasn't horrendous, really, but it did not live up to the hype that I was really looking forward to, and that was Rome 2 Total War. It released really buggy and glitchy, and it just wasn't anywhere near as good as the original Rome, which was an absolute awesome game. 2004, I remember it well. Yeah, it's better now. I know that. I've seen it now with all the different mods, add-ons, all the DLCs, expansions and stuff. But back when it originally, oh my god, it was terrible. Terrible. More books onto the fire. Destroying public library books. We can't have that happening. Send the reinforcements again. Send the troops in. Send them all. 2 more, in fact. Let's take Shore again. I will take Charleston. I need to somebody Google it. How do you do a Charleston, people? Google it. How do you do a Charleston? Let me see. How do you do a Charleston? So, I can't move my legs, obviously. I'm in a chair, but I can do the upper. I can do the upper half. You know. Empire Divided. I haven't played it for any length of time since I finished the LP, which was many years ago now. So I have said, and it has been put up for a vote in the past, I do kind of want to play one more Rome 2 playthrough at some point. You know, really would like to do that. Whether it's the DEI mod or whether it's one of the expansions, I don't know, but I just want to play once. I just want to play it once more. But I've got so many games backlogged that I haven't even played yet that I can't go back and do something that I've already played when there's things that are queuing up. But it could be a live stream, you know, could add it to the list of live stream suggestions. Right. A man with bushy moustache, which is never a good sign, has a teenager by the hair and is dragging him towards a blazing pile of books. Yeah, isn't that like the Charleston? Yeah, put it in and I'll have a quick look. It's the keyboard of mine. I keep knocking it because it's. Anyway, tackle the man. Shaw, get stuck in there. Beats him with a book. You heard that Purdy did that once to somebody. Purdy beat somebody with a book, and he, you know, took a burning book from the fire and beat the man, not just with a book, with a flaming book. He's got a long way to go to meet Purdy standards, but hey, it's a good start. It's a good start. He beat a man with a burning book. I've never seen anything like it. Right, I'm just looking at the Charleston, bear with me. Bang fire. Right, we're done for the day, I think. They're not dancing yet. There's a lot of prattling about at the minute. Oh, we're sitting down to do it as well. I can put... Oh, hang on. Hang on. Still sitting down. Empire Divided seems shorter. Oh, hang on. Women are coming in. this video? Oh, it's when they put their arms out and they're doing all that crap. Oh, yeah. All that kind of nonsense. Okay, very good. So the next time that the man goes to a job, that is how he's attending it. Just picture it in your mind. Police officer rocking down the road. You know, you're under arrest. The hell is he doing? Today's students are hopeless and they bring guns to school and shoot the whole place up. What can you do? I'd help you out, but they cut my resources. I've now had to recruit people that are useless. I can hardly walk straight. Can I go home? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. How many detectives am I losing? No, you can't, because we need detectives. I'm drunk. You're tired. No, you're not tired enough. No, you're not tired enough. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 detectives. City Hall request denied. Denied. 5,000 for my sweet factory shares. Right. Museum. 2 people. Tamara Edelstein, the director of the gallery. Go get the information. Hey up, it's Everts, look! It's World of Warcraft player Everts. It's the 80s. World of Warcraft wasn't invented yet. It's a 1980s game. We're in late 80s now because CDs are out, right? So we're looking at Nintendo era. Nintendo era. Mario. He's a Mario gamer. Mario. He sits in Mario. Crumbs dropping down his chest. His hair's all unkempt. He needs lessons from Elliot on how to keep his hair nice and sleek. From Stardew Valley, of course. Right, counterfeiting. Printing operation. Okay, big job to start the day off. Just bear with me for a second. And a fight as well. We can take three competent officers to that. So Robbins, Yancey and Gorbachev, they're fighters. They could probably manage. The counterfeiting will send everybody else. Everts, but I don't want to go. I don't want to go. There's violence here. I'm just here to do some hacking stuff. You know, I'm just here to do the behind the scenes work. Just get yourself out there, Everts. Get yourself out there. Come on. No rubber slackers here. Gallery director Tamara Edelstein. Personally, I think our gallery's building is the jewel of the city. Not everyone shares my feelings. The other day we were visited by Mayor Rogers' people. They brought in a huge amount of building materials and hoisted them up on the roof. Now it's impossible to get up there. I called Rogers personally, but the mayor said that while the gallery is living off money from the city, I don't have a say in the matter. The building materials are for the mayor's nephew, a student architect. He wants to build some sort of observation deck right on the roof of the gallery, from where you can look into the future of modern art. What an awful sense of taste that man has. Does that mean that the observation deck is built yet? Or does it mean you can't get up on the roof because it's just locked down with construction materials? I think that means you can't get up there. So we crossed that off the list. How many more bloody pieces of information do we need?
Looks like we have a situation here.
My force is going to hell in a handbasket here. I want to do the assault. Come on. Before I'm fired. 2 men are wrestling on the floor. One of them is beating the other with a thick Dostoevsky volume, shouting, Fyodor Mikhailovich invented existentialism. Okay, he's obviously seen how the police do things around here, beating people with books. It's becoming a common theme in the city. Excuse me. So in light of the theme, one of our officers follows suit, grabs a volume of Proust, which is a far larger far more voluminous tome and proceeds to attack the man with it. Bit of book-on-book action.
311A complete.
Gorbachev, of course, he was very offended by, he had a personal interest in that situation. Mikhailovich, you say? How dare you! Right, we have got no one left, but if you guys cannot deal with this counterfeiting issue between all of the people here, although we do have some 100s, we can't retreat though, we cannot retreat.
1311 in progress.
Well done, T, well done! I mean, Everett's pissed himself, but we'll let him off, we'll let him off. It's the first time he's seen action. It's the first time he's left his house for months. Noise complete. Nah. False call, false call. Whenever old people are involved, I heard shots outside. No, you didn't, Gramps. You heard fireworks.
213 complete.
Bar mitzvah. I saw midgets outside fighting dwarves. No, you didn't, Grandpa. Take your medication. Go to bed. Reckless driving on Route 22. It's not quite Route 66, but it's a third of the way there. Hello, City Hall here. Today we're celebrating Children's Day. We have a poof. Okay, a patrol car was chasing a speeding vehicle through the city. The suspect refused to stop. Despite numerous demands, during the chase the police car was pushed off the road and was unable to continue the pursuit. And so, who is the star man when it comes to anything car related? It's Yancey, of course. He'll take the lead, he'll take the driver's seat, and he will get it done. Everts will... No, Everts, you stay behind, Everts. We don't want you causing a scene. We'll take a couple of the less experienced guy. Oh, good old Lampard. A name of which I would spit upon. Spit upon. Can't stand the tosser. Oops. There's a big thing. Reckless driving. Has Yancey caught his man? Of course he has. Of course he has. And that'll do us. Another day. Another $1. Another day. Another day. This game tapped out 180 days, wasn't it? So is that when we're going to be forced to assault, or do we have to assault before then? Because we're still getting clues. We'll give it to one of the old school of Spain. Mainly because I'm sure she has really not ballsed up that often. In fact, holy cow, she has done 73 successful assignments. Never failed one. Never failed one. And she's only just got a second promotion now. She's one of those officers that just quietly goes about her business. She's not all me. She's not all lights and, you know, lights, camera, action. She just goes about it. Yes, boss, whatever you say, boss. Go there, Spain. Not a problem, boss. And she does a good job. But there becomes a time when you've got to recognise people for their hard work and dedication. It may have taken us 174 days to realise this, but Spain, you deserve a promotion, love. You deserve a promotion. Contrast with Asano, who, you know, had such promise. We even sent her to school. And she's failed 4 jobs. People have died in her presence. Disappointed with you, Asano. Anybody else has a 100% record? Nobody comes even close. Nobody comes even close. Our inspection turned up multiple violations which are undoubtedly contributing to the serious decline of the department's efficiency. The penalty for these violations will be 25% of your bank account. No. No! Me 500 grand thingy me bobs! You've got to be flipping kidding me. I don't think we need the 500. The 500 grand was for his wife's benefit, and his wife turned it down, right? She turned it down when we got to the 500 grand, so I don't think we have to have 500 grand technically now. I don't think so. I'm hoping not, because I don't think we're going to get that now in 2-3 more days, somehow. They're doing everything to finish me off, aren't they? They really are. Oh, we've got more people in the labour market, should we need them. Look at Chantel. Chantel. She looks like another. She looks very similar to Purdy. Very similar indeed. Is it Purdy in disguise? I'm back, boss. Just don't tell the troops, alright? It's like Mrs. Doubtfire. She's got the mask. She's got a mask on, you know. Ready for my close-up, Mr. DeVille. Right, Gibson. What is this? I don't know what it is. I haven't read it yet. I'm that horrified that I've lost a quarter of my bank. The hospital has just admitted a young woman named Judith Webb, who has a history of drug problems. Treated her for an overdose, but she's broke a glass bottle when she came round, filled with saline, grabbed a shard of it like a knife and sliced the nurse's face. Okay, it's a real job here. Right. Let's see if Spain can keep up the good work. Gibson, Spain, Asano, Anderson, and Ciabatta. Good old Ciabatta. 11-11. Drug manufacturing in the ghetto. 11-11. Repeating. A drug lab. Don't worry, we've got Shaw on the case. We've got Shaw. He can definitely handle himself. 3 men down. Hey, Charleston. He's going in. He's going in. Doo-doo-doo. Drugs, you say? Not a problem. We love drugs. Yay.
510 complete.
Spectres are leaving.
410 in progress.
Not a problem. The elite. The city's finest. What's this? Oh my god. We're sending them in, boys. We're sending in our finest cots. A minivan exploded over by the park. I'm getting a lot of conflict. We can't attend. We've got no cops.
Officer on scene.
Wait a second. Drug manufacturing in the ghetto. We're a little bit down on officers. Got to pick effective. It's taking a piss in the hallway. It doesn't say he's taking a wee. It says he's taking something else, but it doesn't look like he's doing that there. It looks like he's taking a wee. What is it? I'm confused. What is he doing? What is he doing? Grab him. 2 unkempt girls run out of the apartment shouting, "Adolf, we did it! We scored some meth!" And then we force them to the floor. Inside there's a skinny bearded man with messy hair wearing a rubber apron. He's dancing beside a table covered in chemist flasks while 2 other semi-conscious addicts are quietly applauding. Right. Strike while the iron is hot. Taser! Taser, taser, taser! Who's gone to this job? Stealthily somersault behind the criminals. Just use a taser.
11-11.
we've lost Crombie. We've lost Crombie. Not a problem. Shift B. We replace him. We don't even know who he is. We will replace him. Got plenty of staff left. Got plenty of staff in the labour market. Not a problem. Right, we need... Oh, that was a false call. We knew it was. We knew it was all along. That's a real job. What's this? Dead groupie. Discreetly get rid of a body. Money is no issue. Money is no issue. Hellfire, I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that. I love the sound of that. Right, we need to do both jobs. Right, ciabatta. Yeah, you're good looking enough. Get yourself over there. Take any clothes they ask you to take off. Take them off, Sonny Jim. Don't argue. Anderson, sweet cheeks. You look pretty good. Get yourself over there as well.
More testing complete.
There's people dying in the streets. I know there's people dying in the streets, but there's photo shoots going on as well. Gotta prioritise. Right, Ice Arena. Get rid of the body, please. Not a problem. Charleston and Glenn. I can get rid of the body, not a problem. I'll dance it out of there. Woo! Twirl it round. Dead body. Twirl it round. It's like dead weight. Ciabatta, what are you doing? Oh, can't wait to show me mum that picture in the magazine. Ciabatta's been approached by a modelling agency. Looks so good that they immediately signed a contract. Drove off in a limo. Oh, hellfire. Well, fair play to you, Sonny Jim. You get paid a lot more money doing that than stuck here, I assume. Good luck. Right, $2 grand for helping.
112 in progress.
Right, here we go. Psychologist, Tara Harsh. I don't know where the children come up with their ideas of fun. But at night they climb onto the roof of City Hall, bring picnics, and make out with each other right in front of our blessed cathedral. Last month one of the students walked over a rotten section of the roof and fell inside. That part of City Hall has been under renovation for the past 6 months, and it was filled with soft materials which broke his fall, but this is definitely something you need to look into. Indeed it is. I agree. I very much agree. Driving under the influence. A waiter at a restaurant saw a rusty pickup truck drive into a pillar on the other side of the street. Now the driver is drunk. Come on, Spain. Spain, Asano. Sort it out. We wrapped the girl up in a rug and carried her out and buried her. No, we don't know the details. 20 grand in your hand. Tiago Luna, thank you very much. Right. Oh, Chantel is coming on down. Chantel is coming on right down, straight away, to replace our model. Oh, yeah. Chantel and Shaw. I mean, it's a pity we're ending the game, but that would be a dream team. Two big bruisers.
912 in progress.
Purdy never quite had a partner. She didn't need one, to be fair, did she? But, you know, Chantel and Shaw. They could do some damage, I can tell you now. Extortion. Money, money, money. Is it extortion or do you owe some bills, love? Is it the bailiffs coming round? Kind of torn with that job. Seems like it could be a false call to me. We won't chance it though. Gibbo and Anderson. We'll just take two. Just take two. It's going to be a false call. Gonna be a false call. I'd bet.
912
How much? If I was a betting person, which I am not. Hello, this is City Hall here. This is a boof. I'd say it's 80%. 80% false call. 80%. I'll put a tenner on it. Extortionist is the landlord. Yes. You owe me money. Money. I don't know what you're talking about, mate. I don't know what you're talking about. Go away, Eastern European. Dangerous people. Dangerous. You should pay him. He could end up killing you. So we lost an officer to death. We lost an officer to a modelling agency. Such is life. But we still got Yancey, we still got Robbins, we still got Asano, we still got Spain. The last four standing, been with us from the start. Come on! That was supposed to be a yes. I was supposed to press a yes. No. No. Take Miss Lots.
112 in progress.
Take Miss Lots. Oh, fair enough. The senior groundskeeper. Off you total. Driving under the influence on the beach. What's he driving? A flipping beach buggy? He's driving a buggy. Okay. Well, it's another car job, which means Yancey takes the lead here as chief driver. Underwood, Mitchell, Sajovic, a lawful assembly at the City Hall. Their children have all been diagnosed with mucopolysaccharidosis. Is that a real disease? Okay. It's as much as we can afford, people. It's as much as we can afford. Oh damn! It's tomorrow, isn't it? Yes, I will be. In fact, it's going to be really strange because I'll go to bed late so that I can watch the qualifying, and then I'm going to have like 2 hours sleep. Or I could just forget the qualifying and just wake up for the race. That would be probably a better idea. Or I could just... Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll leave the qualifying. I'll just get up for the race. Because if I watch the qualifying, it finishes at 3 in the morning. I'm going to have like 2 hours sleep. Just get up for the race. Shoot the tyres! Shoot the tyres!
112 complete.
Oh, well done, T. Well done. It is a real thing. Harassment. Some pumped up guys in swim trunks were touching the adolescent girls and lying next to them by the pool. Oh, grown men. Ooh. It's probably not quite right. Come on, come on. We need to sort this job out. This is a serious job here. Come on. Come on. Lifeguards, apparently. Lifeguards. Thomas Gardner, the groundskeeper, appropriately named. Recently, it seems like City Hall's been preparing for an invasion. Really? All the flowers were getting trampled, so Mayor Rogers told me to move the main garden over by the back door. I was working there when I heard an important guy, a retired general or something, saying that a competent commander covered by a couple of fighters could get through the back door and penetrate into any part of the building. So there's no point at all in the whole central security system. Then he calmed down and said that nobody knows about the back door except people who are supposed to know, and they all went for a drink. So like some people are saying the back door, but then somebody else also said the back door was nailed shut. So what's the deal there? Conflicting information. You do know, to figure this out, folks, you do know I'm going to have to get a pen and paper out. Turn all music off and ponder for a long time. A mass riot. Thomas Baxter Baker, Crispy Tommy, claims that his rival Jerome Roll of the Livelihood Bakery has been spreading false rumours that Baxter spits in the pastries and mixes in hazardous chemicals. Apparently, people have bought into these rumours and gathered outside. Shooting at the residential area. Right, we'll take 3 of our finest. We'll take you to take Underwood to that. 2 and Lampard. Yeah. Right, mass riot at the bakery. It's going to require everybody else. I think that should be sufficient. In fact, if you bring one back and put you there. Mr. Roll. I know. It's his first name, Sausage. Hello, Josh.
10-11 in progress.
A terror threat at the Picture Theatre. On the eve of the premiere of The Longest Finger, an anonymous caller threatened that he was going to blow up the hall with all the moviegoers inside. The simple prank. Well, if you think it's a prank, and it smells like a prank, it's probably a prank. Oh, no, it's not. I mean, I've not tried it, so I can't comment, but somebody at work tried it and they were not impressed.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Hotspot.
I shan't be sampling it.
215 complete.
Oh, well done, team, well done. I won't be having any sausage rolls from there because they're full of butter and full of calories.
110A in
Not
progress.
very good at all. Animal abuse! Try to catch a swan. You have no staff.
410-11A complete.
This is a false call. Da da da. Da 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 da. Well done. And we completely missed that one. And somebody died. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. How is the health kit going? Sorry, I've got a really itchy face. My beard is at that length where it needs to be shaved. So tomorrow's task. Yes, the health kick is going well. I haven't done a video update for now, coming up to 2 weeks, and I'm doing one tomorrow actually. No, Monday, sorry. I've been a little bit lax, but it's gone well. It's gone well. I shall keep it. It's gone well in the fact that I'm still managed to lose a bit of weight, and I've been eating probably not too marvellously. I had something sweet pretty much every day last week. No, the week before last, sorry, because I'm 2 weeks behind. So the week before last, and then last week, a bit better. Oh, this week. What are we on today? Saturday. I'm getting confused. But anyway, I've got a taste for Fox's biscuits. Somebody bought some Fox's biscuits into work, and as soon as I've had them, I bought another packet. I went to Birmingham on Tuesday this week. On Monday, Monday and Tuesday was overnight stay. I bought a packet of biscuits, a packet of Fox's biscuits to have in my hotel room. Very naughty. And then somebody on Thursday or Friday, somebody did some baking. One of the big bosses came to our office. Our leader, if you want to call him that, a gallant leader, deputy director. And so one of our members of the team baked 3 cakes. She baked an Irish tea loaf, she baked a Victoria sponge, and she baked the most delicious thing I've eaten for a long time. It was called, what did she call it? It was chocolate, carnation milk, raisins, cherries, crumbled up digestive biscuits, and you just put it in you mix it all together like a mixture, and you put it in the fridge. It's just like a sweet thing. I don't know what she called it though. I can't remember. But I'm getting the recipe next week because I'm making it next Friday. But anyway, so I had on Thursday. It's very similar to a Rocky Road, but without the marshmallows in. It's very similar. They need assistance, right? Well, if you want fighters, we'll give you fighters, Sonny Jim. Yes, on Thursday I had a piece of Victoria sponge, I had a piece of Irish tea loaf, and I had 2 pieces of this chocolate square thing. But that was my breakfast though, so I didn't have any breakfast. You know, that was my breakfast. Skipped breakfast just so I could have extra cake. And then yesterday I thought I'm going to have a really good day. And I did have a good day yesterday, but I kind of went to Starbucks. We were sat in the office and it was me that brought it up. It's rather foolishly. I said, we used to, about a year and a half ago, we used to always go to Starbucks near the office. Every Friday. That was our Friday ritual. Every morning, around about 10 o'clock on Friday morning, we go for a Starbucks. Somebody would go and we take it in turns to go. So I said yesterday, you know, we haven't been to Starbucks for a while. We've stopped doing that. So the new manager, who we got 18 months ago, offered to go I took her in the car to the Starbucks, and she bought Starbucks for the whole team, which was very kind of her. And I had a pumpkin spice latte, which was very nice, with another square of this cake thing, the chocolate one, and that was my morning snack. And I'd started the day so well. I thought I'm going to be very healthy today. Very healthy. I had yoghurt and a bit of granola with some protein powder in it, and there's a bit of honey. So I had a very healthy breakfast. I thought I'm going to have a healthy day, and then by 10 o'clock, this was at like 7:30, and then by 10 o'clock, yeah, I'll have a pumpkin spice latte full of sugar and sweetness, and I'll have a bit of that cake again. Yeah, no problem. Charleston is too busy at dance class. He's not coming into work today. But today I've had a really good day. Today I had a sausage and bacon sandwich for breakfast, which is not that bad for you, really. You know, a bit of protein in there. Fat. But then I brought it back in again with a nice healthy lunch where I made a porridge. I had porridge for lunch rather than for breakfast for a change. No, I'm mixing it up a bit, you see. It's normally porridge for breakfast. No, I had it for lunch today. You can have the day off. And I made, it's Chantel. Oh, Chantel, come on, we were looking forward to you kicking some ass. So I had my porridge. I made my porridge with a bit of honey, a teaspoon of brown sugar, some raisins, and some nutmeg. And it was bloody delicious. I normally make it with peanut butter and cinnamon, but I thought I'd try a slight different twist today. So nutmeg and raisins and brown sugar and a bit of honey. Very good. Very nice. And then from evening meal, as you've just seen, I had a rather burnt chicken burger. Right. Somebody needs to get fired. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're a little bit topsy-turvy. So one of Team A has to come down to Team B, but we can afford to sack one of these detectives.
11 in progress.
Thank you, Clementine Burrows. Thank you very much. Vandalism in Fleet Street. Some menacing guys are painting swastikas in the parking lot. One of them looked like he had a gun in his belt. We're a little bit short-staffed today. What's going on? Am I missing a trick here? Glenn and Anderson. Drug use at the high school. Kids turning up to school drunk. Just requires 2 officers. Hello, this is a city hall again. Oof. Hang fire, folks. Hang fire. Hang fire. Hang fire. I just noticed something. We didn't get an assault message today. I think we're done. Are we done? Have we got all the information we possibly need? Can we launch the assault now? How do we do it if we want to do it? I don't know.
412A in progress.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant.
At the end of today, you'll do the assault. Oh, wow. Right. Backup required. Backup required. Situation is more serious than we thought. Gibbo and Shaw. Go sort it out, will ya? Spain and Asano. Oh dear. A rogue customer. Armed robbery.
1111 complete. 910 complete.
Oh, we can plan it now if we wanted to. Should we plan it now then? Just in case? Right. You know what? I ain't taking any chances because we need to make sure we... This is going to take a long time, people. A long, long time. So we can have as many as we want. Oh no! Oh, we've got finite resources. I see, I see. So we've got one team leader, 4 assaulters, 2 breachers, 3 snipers, 2 water assaulters. I'm going to do it on my own first, and then I'm going to ask for the correct answer. Because I haven't gone through this entire game to fail at the end, right? So, you know, just telling it how it is. I cannot face going down the pan here. I normally don't do that kind of thing, but I've been through hell and high water in this game. I'm telling you now, I want to see an ending that at least, you know, well, it still might not get a good ending. It depends, doesn't it, I suppose. Right, okay, so where did we start? Pond caretaker. We recently replaced a rusted out sewer grate in the pond. A ways off from the boat station. We sent in a young diver who panicked about water. He lost his tank and nearly drowned. I asked for a couple more experienced divers, but nobody showed. I'm still waiting to hear back. So there is a hole in the pond. So breachers, not breachers, sorry. The water assaulters. Soldier in special diving equipment designed for combat missions underwater. So the pond caretaker. Right. Gonna get my paper out, folks. Gonna get my paper out. So, bear with me on this one. As you're going to give me the answers anyway, I don't want to take too long on it. But we've got numbers 1 to 11, right? No, 1 to 12. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Right, okay, so 1 looks like the pond to me. 1 looks like the pond. I don't know what the flipping... What's 2? 2 is like the bloody... The boat. The deck. Right, so the pond. So where else have we got a pond message? The entrance. Former judge, ghost hunter, former pond caretaker. I remember the time I bought some friends to go fishing in the pond. We sat down at the boat station, which is the station there. Dove in, but they were more interested in what I was doing at the bottom of the pond. Collapsed sewer grate. So to me, the pond and the sewer grate at 1 both require underwater assaulters. So that's got to be correct. There's no question there. Even my little simple brain can sort that little mess out. Right. So can you have more than 1 on a square? Yes, you can. You can have more than 1 on a circle. That's good to know. Okay, so now I'll put you in the middle. Put you there. Right then. So let's go through the information. Let's go through the information. So unemployed Aaron Jensen. The main entrance to City Hall is a real thoroughfare. Terrorists could walk through there like nothing. Unemployed, the former head of City Hall, dismissed 18 months ago. So we've got to take into account the timings here. Kept telling them to give me an experienced military force, preferable with large caliber rifles. So that's 18 months ago. So based on her information, 18 months ago, number 7, a team leader going through the front door, together with an assaulter, could get the job done 18 months ago. Potentially. See you later, JJ. Based on the information from Aaron Jensen. Yeah. Okay. Adrian Pornesco, an engineer. City Hall was always trying to save a buck, but they paid me while it lasted. Then some shady repair firm came in and swallowed up all the government contracts. I always suspected Mayor Rogers was getting a kickback, so I was out on the street, but all my life, like a second told us, no one but me knows, if you go down a certain manhole, you can find a wobbly wall, break through it, and you'll be right under City Hall, in the cellar, with the archived documents. That would get us in, but why would we need to be where the archived bloody documents are? We're not trying to bloody frame the man, are we? Anyway, so that's a manhole cover. Find a wobbly wall and break through. Well, breaking through requires a breacher. So a manhole cover's at 5. So a breacher at 5. No. Is that right? What number's that? Is that 9 or a 5? Is that a 9? It's a 9, I think. Yeah, it's a 9. So a breacher at 9. Right, okay. Foreman. They brought me in as an outside contract when the court roof started leaking. So this is the court roof. City Hall offered us a lot of money to do the job quickly and thoroughly, but then they said only paid us half. Standing on the roof of the courthouse, I glanced up at the mayor's office thinking I could put a couple of bullets into that greedy... So a sniper on the courthouse. Very good. But there's something else about the courthouse that we were told earlier. Former pawn caretaker, we've seen that. A presence! One on the cathedral roof as well. Is that 11? Cathedral roof. So sniper on the cathedral roof. Sniper on the courthouse roof. No, I bet number 10 is the mayor's alternative office. We were told there were 2 offices that the mayor likes to stay in. So we need a sniper on there just in case. Number 3 is the back door, which we're not sure about just yet. Let's have, what's number 8? The university. Former pawn caretaker, ghost hunter, former judge. When I first started working as a clerk for Judge Peters, a candidate for governor came to the city during his campaign to give a speech. Wow, is it manner of... On the roof of the courthouse, a lone gunman, armed with a rifle, fired at the candidate as he climbed the stairs but missed. The candidate's bodyguard immediately closed in and the lone gunner committed suicide. If you're going to take an important shot, bring a partner in case the first guy misses. That indicates we might need 2 snipers on one spot. Okay, let's just put that there for now. Former judge. Okay. Larry Cook. Several months ago, the mayor made a big stink about our staff not telling him we were going to wash his windows. He got so wound up he nearly pulled our licence. So he's splitting his work between 2 adjoining offices. What is that? Is that 10 and 12 then? Rather than number here? I think he's in 10 and 12, personally now, based on that information. 2 adjoining offices. No, 12 is the phone booth. 12 is the phone booth. That's not right. Wait a second. Wait a second. We'll keep working. We'll keep working through. We'll keep working through. Janitor. I sweep the city hall. Right, janitor. I sweep the city hall courtyard every morning, so he's still employed. When I pass by the phone booths, I see something I can't believe. A couple of young male clerks have picked a spot behind the racks as their special little quiet place. They go there to lick each other. It makes me want to break the glass with my broom, jump through the window and stomp their bones. So that means... So that's number 12 is the phone booth. So that would require an assaulter to go through the window of the phone booth. Go through the window. Yeah. And you're in. Former sniper. You could put a man there if you had the whole team, but a lone gunman would do better on the roof of the church or the courthouse, depending on who they're targeting. Church or courthouse. Lone gunman would do better on the roof of the church or the courthouse. Right, so we've got one on the church there, and we've got 2 on the courthouse. It's most likely to be sat there. Janitor. Former sniper. Former intern. Back 4 years ago. Back entrance on smoke grates. After we got caught, the door was nailed shut. After that, they started using the corridor more like a warehouse. So it was nailed shut. That was 4 years ago. Just fired the other day. Past few years, there's been a lot of tension in the mayor's office, so they got paranoid and they fired me after I forgot to use both locks on the back door. There's no security guards. They put them all at the main entrance by the metal detectors. While all important people use the back door for convenience. It's a large, heavy door, heavily fortified, but you can take it down with the right tools. That seems to me like the way in. A breacher to break the locks, an assault team to storm the place, and maybe even the team leader to lead the charge from the rear. That's the door. That's the door where it's all kicking off. What's number 10? Number 10's an office. So the mayor's either in 10 or he's either in 4. We don't know which at the minute. Gallery director. I think our gallery's built. The gallery. There's a gallery. The gallery is that side. But no, the route of the day we visit by Mayor Rogers' people. They bought a huge amount of building materials and hoisted them up on the roof. It's possible to get up onto the roof. So that indicates that the mayor's office overlooks the gallery. So that's the mayor's office there, not there. So 1 sniper there, 2 there because he's more likely to be there. You can't get on the roof. You can't. Well, there's no option to get on the roof. Gallery director, psychologist. I don't know where the children come up with the ideas of fun, but at night they climb onto the roof of City Hall, bring picnics. A rotten section of the roof and fell inside. So there is. How do you get on the roof then? There's no option to get on the roof, is there? Unless that's 10. Is 10 is not the roof, is it? I don't get that. Maybe? What's 9? Is 9 the roof as well? Or is that just the position? Is that just the position of the university? They climb on the roof, bring picnics. But then gallery director. Other day. No, the roof is no good. Roof is no good. Right, psychologist. Senior groundsperson. Seems like City Hall's been prepared for an invasion. All the flowers are getting trampled, so Mayor told me to move the main garden over by the back door. I was working there when I had an important guy, competent commander, covered by a couple of fighters, could get through the back door, penetrate into any part of the building. So no need. He calmed down and said nobody knows about the back door. So the back door is definitely the way to go in. So breacher, commander, assaulter. Front door, heavily guarded. Why would we? We could put men in there, just in case. Going through the window. I suppose here we need a breacher and an assaulter for 9. Team up. Team the 2 up. Right. So let's take one last look, and then I'm going to submit it for your opinion. So sewer grate, pond caretaker. That's him there. Right. That's good. Main entrance is a real thoroughfare. This is 18 months ago though. Terrorists could walk through. Experienced military force with large caliber rifles. So an assault team, just in case. Well, somebody did say there's loads of security there now. So that I don't know whether we should take them away or not. Engineer. Back door. If you go down a manhole, you can find a wobbly wall. So breacher and an assault team to get into the building through the wobbly wall. The foreman standing on the roof to the courthouse, and you've glanced into the mayor's office. So the mayor's office is possibly there from two sources. So two snipers to cover in case one fails. Possibly foreman, former caretaker, sitting duck. He likes seeing the courthouse out of his window. I didn't see that one last time. So he's definitely in this building. Definitely in this side. Pond caretaker. Still, you can just use the arrows, you see, it's easier. Right, okay. So that's the breacher, that's the underwater person. One on the roof of the other side when I started working as a clerk. Bring two in case the first guy misses, so two looking over this side. Several months ago. Retired 2 months ago. Yep, assault team into the phone booth. Church or courthouse. Back door was nailed shut, but that was ages ago. Now it's just locked. Can get through with the right equipment. That indicates that the roof is blocked off. But the mayor's this side. Somebody walked over the roof and fell inside. That's probably why it's been fixed. So it's definitely off limits, the roof. Nobody knows about the back door. Right, I think we're done, people. I think this is pretty much it. I don't know if you have to use every single person in the squad, but if I have to do, this is what I think I would go with. I think that's what I would go with based on the information. 8 out of 12. 8 out of 12. Wow. That's not bad. Okay, one question first before you give me the answer. Do we have to use every single person of the squad? Do we have to use them all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right, okay. I don't think we've got to storm the front gates. I really don't. There's nothing mentioned about the museum or the university. I don't think we should be storming the front gate. Do these guys need assistance? These guys don't need assistance, right? Ah. Okay, I'm stumped. What does the wiki say in terms... I mean, another video has one different and succeeded. It'd be very harsh if they made you get 100% right to succeed. This is wrong. I think this is wrong. I think that's wrong. Assaulting the front gate makes no sense. What's that? No, we've got 2 assaulters spare for the second. Wiki says they have to be deployed perfectly. Right. Okay. Oh. I don't think 2 snipers in one spot is a good idea. Okay, we'll go one at a time. Process of elimination. Is my team leader in the right spot? Oh, very good. Are my 2 water assaulters in the right spots? One is in the right spot. 1. Holy cow. And we have to use them both. Eh. How can one be in the wrong spot? Do we need 2 on 1 spot here? There's nowhere else. There's no more water, is there? Oh, hang fire. What's this about going into the number 9 down the grate? Isn't the wonder if the water? Wait a second. No, surely not. No, I don't think you have to be. I don't think you would put 1 assault. Would you put 1? Would you put 1 in the sewers? No. Or would... team leaders... Right, so... that oh, collapsed. That means blocked. Right, okay. So, if you can't put... it's collapsed, you can't get in. Number 1 is where it's broken, where there's a hole in it. Or rusted out. Okay, so that's collapsed, but that's rusted. So I'm going to put 2 on there. Is that right? Ah, very good. See, okay, very good, very good. So that was collapsed. Silly Billy. Right then, are my breaches in the correct positions? Okay, very good. So breaches correct, team leader correct. Right, so it's snipers now, and I know snipers aren't going to be right. But are my snipers in the correct positions? Two or 3? Yeah. Definitely not 2 on 1, is it? Seeing as the mayor's office there, I'm going to switch him to 5. Instead of 2 on 1, 1 on the other side, so they're still both looking in. So it's still 2 looking into 1 office. So two men, in case 1 misses, different spots. Are they now in the right positions? Try that. Oh, shit. All on 1. Don't tell me that's the way. Don't tell me it's 3 on 1 spot. That's ludicrous. Okay. The only other place it could go is in the university then. Why? But nobody's mentioned the university, have they? Where's the clue for the university? Did I just not read that properly? Why the university? Nobody's mentioned the lecturer. Where's the lecturer? The lecturer mentioned. The lecturer mentioned the kids, right? Where's the lecturer? Is there a lecturer? There is no lecturer. Senior groundskeeper? No. Freiburg High School psychologist. Gallery director. Night watchman. That seems off to me. Even he said roof or the church or the courthouse. Strange. Imagine if the mayor's not at this side, why put a sniper there? I suppose. That's his, yeah, maybe so. Even if he doesn't mention it, I mean, you've probably still got access to this office from number 8, and especially if he's using an adjoining office, maybe, I don't know, possibly. Maybe that's the clue. Okay, so it's the assaulters that are left then. Right. So I've got 2 assaulters placed down so far. Are those 2 in the right positions? So the other 2 need to go somewhere else. Right, well, you can put more than 2 down, right? 12 is the window, though. Why have I moved 12? 12 was the window, wasn't it? The phone booth. Okay, I've now placed 3. How are the 3 looking? No. The only thing I can think of is maybe putting 2 through the front doors then. No, that won't. That surely can't work. That surely can't work. Unless we're going on the roof. Are we going on the roof? The roof is off. The roof is off limits. Now one is correct. Oh my god. My god. That's his office. 2 above his office. Okay. All right. I can see how they've arrived at that decision. I can see it. Yeah. That's his office. 2 assaulters coming in from the roof. 2 from there. Void the front door. Yep. Sniper there. Sniper there. Get into the building from there. Get into the building from there. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Right. So we're prepped. We're prepped and raring to go. Oh, we've got a whole day to do yet. A whole day of crime to fight. As if we really care about fighting crime right now. We're like on tenterhooks as we count down the hours until the assault begins. I'm assuming we're not going to have any more days after this. So we shall take the time to give our thanks to Spain, to Asano for their long-standing service. Perhaps we shouldn't actually do that until the day's finished, because one of them may end up dead with the commentator's curse placed upon them.
It's 11 in progress.
I think 100% would be very harsh. I think maybe if you got more than half right, it should succeed. Maybe, possibly, or if you got the key location, as if I don't know how the game would calculate that. But if you got like the key locations right, maybe I don't know how they would figure it out personally. But anyway, it is what it is. Let's not have any chance of failure. Let's just get the, you know. Let's just make sure. So, I'm going to throw the question out, folks. You've got Robbins, you've got Yancey, you've got Asano and Spain who are still alive, just about.
511 complete.
You've got... What the hell has just happened? Oh my god! We didn't send them understaffed, did we? No, we did not send them understaffed. We did not. We sent them with a full team, pretty much, to that job. How the hell is Gibson still alive? Gibson? What the... Was she cowering behind a bush? What the hell just happened there? A hostage situation? We haven't got any officers left. They're all dead. I'm afraid we cannot attend any more crime today because officers are all dead. Jesus. Jesus wept. I was going to ask you anyway, who has been your favourite officer of the team? I mean, we've probably lost about 30 cops now through a variety of different methods. Theft in the park. Can we just about do one more job before we sign off? Big burly man in the bush. Right, let's take him down, guys. Let's take him down. Or maybe just all die.
215 in progress.
Yeah, so who's your favourite cop of the entire series? Mass riot. We have got no chance. Oh, PC Platonic. She was cool, man. She was so cool. Good old British PC Platonic. She was so good. Can't believe we lost. Did she go to Nepal? She went to Nepal, didn't she? Bless her. One last job. Well done, team. Well done. Yeah, I quite like PC Platonic. She had a certain way about her. She didn't get involved with hand-to-hand combat like Purdy or Fight, but she had the nous. She had the skills. She could hold her own in a firefight. She did very well.
215 complete.
Well, what a catastrophic final day on shift. 5 cops dead, umpteen civilians dead, and all because the police chief was busy plotting the mayor's downfall. Too busy planning and moving pieces around a board. Chief, we need your advice about this next job. They're on the radio. No, don't bother me. I'm busy. Chief, the 5 are dead. Yeah, oh, whatever. I'm busy. I'm pushing figures around here. I'm like something out of, a war movie. Oh, Birchie, good old Birchie Jr. He was regularly partnered up with Platonic, picked up a few of her traits and a few of her skills, but ultimately, when the chips were down, he didn't quite have that edge and ended up being killed in action. Percy, bless him. Begin the assault. Who just disappeared on us. Oh. Wow. After all that, right? After all of that plotting and planning and putting figures here and there, I was expecting to see some kind of cutscene or something. The screen flashes up. Mayor's dead. Mayor's dead. I wanted to see the assault happen. Asano did well working her way up. Yes, she did. Mr. Boyd, I will not bore you with praise. You know full well how fine a job you've done. I'd rather take advantage of this opportunity, we so rarely write letters, to touch upon what we've never dared speak of in person. Miss Lana Berman, I know that what I did must have hurt you. I once told you that if I feel no pleasure in the suffering of others, and I was not lying, so please do not imagine I am prone to vile whims or would ever attack you so personally. You know why I had to do it. I imagine that's why you never brought it up. Yeah, I knew she was something fishy about her. I knew that. I understand that this morning Kevin Paulson is taking your place. I already have a plan to get rid of him, but tomorrow you'll just have to look on in silence as he mismanages the police department. I imagine this will be unpleasant for you, but your torments will be short-lived. By day's end, I'll send you a note describing how we are to proceed. I think if I was in his position, I'd probably just retire, to be honest. You've got your $500,000. You've seen so many cops died over the past few days. You know, your wife's gone. You know, you've been screwed over. You've had 2 comas. Just retire to a Caribbean island. I mean, I'd do that personally. You know, that would be my decision. Do you know what? I'm off to Barbados. Buy myself a £100,000 house out there. £100 house out there would be like a mansion, you know. £100,000, I'm going to build myself a house out there, you know, facing the sea. Screw it. Day 179. No chance. Are you making me do another day? Come on. Come on. I've got no desire for any more police work. I want a flipping island in a house in Barbados.
Hey, Jack. You mind if I take Stet's office? Your office seemed a little ratty. No offense, Jack. Jack, I don't mind the broken nose, Jack. I know you were just upset. Hey, Jack, talk to me. Jack. Jack.
Oh, is this the end? Well, this is so lovely, lovely. I actually really enjoyed this game. Really have enjoyed it. It's been a roller coaster of emotions, I'll tell you that much. All my little troops, look at them all going about the business. But I'm not the one pulling the strings today. $513,000 in the 80s. What's that in today's money? A lot. Oh, if I'm probably. Wow. 500 grand in 1980 is the equivalent in purchasing power to about 1.5 million in today's money. Inflation in 1980 was 13.5%, whereas inflation today is 2.4. Well, in 2018 it was 2.44%. 13% inflation. Wow. Jesus. The end. Mr. Boyd! Ever since we first met, you have filled my mind with questions. Will we ever have a meeting of the minds? I doubt you share many of my ideals, but I never doubted your intellect, and by now I have little doubt that you, an intelligent man, have already figured out that I can't possibly keep all my promises. Your time is up, Mr. Boyd, even as mine is just beginning. I suppose it would be unpleasant if, come tomorrow, security ejects you from the building. We are better men than that. I ask that you be gone from the police station by dawn. As for the other part of the deal, not to worry. I wouldn't let you leave empty-handed. In this bag you will find enough money to last you the rest of your life. On top of me 500 grand? How much more? The swine. Oh my God. What an absolute arsehole. And so Jack Boyd plots the downfall of Chaffee. I'm sure he's got many contacts over his year's service. We'll have our revenge. Don't you worry about that. First task, find Purdy. Freeburg prosecutor Shea Broom dies of heart attack. Deputy Police Chief Martin Stepp found dead, mutilated. Freeburg went to the coldest in 60 years. Wow. Yeah. Oh yeah. We'll get him. We'll get him. Oh. Or maybe just let things lie. Barbados? Come on, Chief, don't do it. When did drink driving become illegal? I don't think it was illegal in the 80s, you know.
How can I help you, sir?
I just want to go in.
Excuse me, sir. Only members are allowed into the club.
Don't I look like a member of the club?
I'm sorry, sir, but the club is not accepting new members at this time.
What are you, brand new here? I'm an old member of the club. I've been a member for 30 fucking years.
I'm sorry, sir, but I think you've made a mistake. Have a good evening.
Wow. Door slams shut at every turn. Is he gonna have a heart attack here?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Do it, Boydie.
2,
Just do it.
23.
Pull a gun out and just shoot the place up.
25, 26, 27, 28,
Oh man. Poor Jack. You know what, Jack Boyd? I kind of like the ending in a. I think the whole lack of assault was a bit disappointing. I agree with that, but I quite like the ending here in that it's not a, it's not a happily ever after ending kind of thing. Jack Boyd got screwed at every turn. His wife left him. That twat double-crossed us. Really, we've lost our job. He only wanted to keep his job. That was all he wanted to do. He just wanted to keep his job. He got screwed out of that, and then he got turned away from the club. I think it's actually quite good. I feel sorry for the guy, and it's a horrendous ending, quite depressing for the poor chap, And it also brings to the fore that the whole concept is, look, he's got like 500 grand in his bank account, 1.5 million. Yet, does money make you happy? In his case, probably not. He doesn't probably care about the money right now. Look at the state he's in, So I think it's a really interesting ending when you look at it from that kind of aspect. I actually quite like it. It's good to have an ending that doesn't tie up everything nicely and happily ever after. So I think it's quite good. I actually am happy with it. Yeah. Wonder what will happen if he signed with the Met. That would be interesting. It would, to see what would happen there. Probably screwed in another way, different way somehow. Because he was a prick as well, wasn't he? So does the second game continue from this game then, or how does that work? Is it? I don't understand. It's a continuation. Ooh. Oh, he's in the game. Yeah, plays. Oh, you continue over with the story. I see. Interesting. You see, it's interesting for two reasons. Well, I say for two reasons. For one reason particularly, I mean, if the game is not as good as this one, and it's got really, mixed to positive, reviews are reviews. We could still play it anyway. But I personally quite like how this is finished. And if we play the second game and we don't enjoy it as much, I'd be really unhappy. So I'm almost tempted to say, do you know what? I'm just cutting it here. And leave the mind to fill in the blanks. Let your own, if you've not played the second one, for instance, let your own mind determine what happened to Jack Boyd after that final scene. That to me is my preferred way to leave it, I think. Yeah. What happened to Jack Boyd? Extra menu stuff. We've got a sandbox option. We've got some comics. Oh, what the hell is that? I think this is just is this just a montage of our decision making? I need a new car. No, these. No, this is extra stuff. This isn't. Oh, look, cutting his hair. Oh, so it's her that cut his hair. Oh no, this is Laura. Oh, this is our wife. Okay. I don't propose to read this all now. Oh, takes his pills. Oh. Bit of a... Is that the only one can, that's definitely the only one can get, right? Jackass. Oh yeah, that's the same. Interesting. And then obviously a sandbox mode. Oh, very good. Righty-ho then, folks. Well, there you have it. This is the police. Done and dusted. Once again, thank you all for your suggestion. Obviously, this was picked through the suggestion scheme, if you want to call it that. And then a vote that was went a bit wrong. So the random number generator gods picked this ultimately in the end. So thanks for watching. Really enjoyed it. So the plan going forward, I'm on holiday in 3 weeks. Off on my travels once again. So between now and then, I'm going to be streaming alternatively Baldur's Gate and Stardew Valley, because I'm wanting to finish Baldur's Gate before I go on holiday, so that I can start 2 new series when I come back. And I want Stardew Valley to finish round about Christmas time, because I want to play the winter season of the second year at Christmas, as silly as it may sound. So that's the plan going forward. I haven't installed the mod for Stardew Valley, but I haven't yet played my next episode, so that's hopefully going to come tomorrow. I've been a little bit naughty today. I was supposed to do it today, but I bought Forza 3 or 4 days ago now, and I started playing it, and I can't stop playing it. So when I should be helping, I'm actually playing Forza. Naughty boy, but I can't help it. I'm really having a good time with it. I didn't even know it was on the PC until a week ago. I was like, oh, so I'll give it a go. So yeah, Stardew Valley tomorrow with a new mod installed as well. And we'll proceed onwards. Next stream will be Tuesday, because football isn't cancelled tomorrow for a change. So it'll be Tuesday, and it will be Baldur's Gate. So there you go. Stream some Forza. I suppose I could do, if there's enough interest out there for it. I suppose I could give it a blast. You know, because I'm playing I haven't started yet. Tonight, the multiplayer, I'm going to be playing in the multiplayer leagues. Bit of competitive racing, I quite like it, and the whole league system. I quite like going up through the ranks. So I'm going to start that. But they only come online at certain times. So the first one's coming up at 11 o'clock tonight. So after I finish this now, I'm going to go and prepare my car, buy a car, prepare it, and get ready to start doing some league racing. So yeah, I might do. Stream, a couple of hours of league racing, I suppose. I'll have to try and coincide the times with when the races are open. They only open for certain slots. So yeah, I'll consider it. Over the next 3 weeks, there's probably at least one day I could do that, certainly. But anyway, I'm going to go prepare my car now. So thank you for watching the whole series. It's been a blast. And until next time, enjoy your weekends, folks. They go far too quickly. But yeah, Jack Boyd is now finally signed off in an alleyway. Counting to 1,000? Who knows? See you soon. As the wind blows.